Hi, I'm Mark Bergin. I'm a former police officer. I'm a former newspaper reporter, and now I'm a first-time novelist. And I have two pieces of advice I was given that greatly helped me when I started. The first came from Sherry Harris, who you know as your former SINC president. At a speech, she likened novel writing to making a sandcastle. To make a sandcastle, the first thing you do is pile together a big pile of sand. And once you have all the sand together that you need, then you start making towers and walls and courtyards. And writing a novel is the same way. You write a rough draft, a first draft, and get a lot of words on paper, and then go back in and make them pretty. The rough draft is going to be ugly. It's sort of designed to be, but it's your starting point to help you frame your ideas, help you make pretty sentences, help you come up with intelligent and interesting ways to tell your story. And that meant a lot to me. That meant that the pile of crap that I was sitting on was where I was supposed to be to make it pretty. I then reached out to a local author. I looked in the back of the books that I was liking to read, and I saw that an author named Tom Young lived in my town of Alexandria, Virginia. I reached out to him and we had lunch. And he suggested, among other things, to go to conferences and conventions and meet other writers and learn from them. So I did. I went to Thriller Fest in 2015. It was my very first conference. And I was astounded that writers were nice. They would talk with you. I had this image of Dickens in the garret upstairs just scribbling all by himself. And that's not the way it is. I met an author named Ed Amar, who's very active in the writers family in the DC and Northern Virginia area. And he invited me in, and I met with other authors, and we shared ideas, and they encouraged me. And I went back to Thriller Fest the next year and actually found a publisher for my book. So it came out about a year ago. And the last thing, that's not exactly advice, but anybody who's writing in the mystery and police field, if you have any questions, reach out to your local cops. They'll probably want to answer them. Or reach out to me. I'm listed in Sisters in Crime. I answer questions all the time for other writers.